Okay, howdy ho, internet neighbors. Welcome back to the Cataclysm. I am Vormithrax, and we are continuing our challenge, our Cyclist Supreme challenge, and we did some cycling. Yay! We did a lot of cycling with some pretty interesting stuff happening. So yeah, good times. Stephanie Strange is progressing. We didn't get much done crafting-wise last episode, but we got a lot of running around done. Hey there, Sage McCartney over on YouTube land. Welcome. So yeah, we got a lot done, but we are stuck up on a tower. Let me go back down to the ground floor here. That's where we're at. We are here, and our base is way the hell down here. So I had a decision to make. When we finished up on Wednesday, the decision was, do I divest myself of gear and try to make a run down into the school and or the local bookstores? Or do I go back to my base, divest myself of our accumulated stuff, and then make another trip back up here and try to do it then? And I don't know, I'm still kind of waffling about it. It's kind of a tough choice. We're real close to the max weight that I can carry. If I grab those, which I don't really need, but yeah, you can see where we're at. I got a lot of stuff I'm packing around right now that we did pick up incidentally on our trip running around. A few decent things, some battery power, some books. Yeah, nothing super impressive, but we're in good shape. No damage, really. Our gear's in good shape and all that. So it just comes down to timing and all that. It's 5 p.m. Were I to make the trip into town, I would wait for night. I would wait in this place for a couple hours. Doing some reading or something. And then try to make the trip during the nighttime hours. Because it's got some crazy damn conglomerations of zombies in our little world here now. So we'll see what happens, but I'm leaning towards just bike riding back. It's a quick trip. It looks a ways, but on the bike, I could make that really fast. We got the area pretty well mapped out and figured, so I don't think it'll be that big a deal. So I'm leaning towards getting back out of town here to the north, and then running back to the main base, re-gearing up, resetting everything, and then making a specific trip up here. Because we do have a school, a library, a library. They're not all libraries. Some of them are bookstores. Bookstore, library, bookstore, library. So 2 of each, plus the school. Now, these are going to be tough because they're so close to the nameplate. But these up here should be no problem. And I'm really just after a couple of books. I just want the computer skill level 1 to 3 book. And I think a mid-level electronics book, and we're pretty much good. I need those in order to get my electronics and my computer skill up. That's both for ability to get CBMs installed more successfully with my low intelligence, as well as control laptop and things like that. So control laptop would go a long ways towards making our delving into labs much, much faster and safer. So those are the priorities right now. I'm kind of stymied because of those types of things. Other than that, we've got good stuff. I mean, we're actually up to Spellcraft 9, which kind of surprises me. I was going a little faster than I thought it would, given our circumstances. But, I mean, we've maxed first aid. Tailoring, I don't really need to work on it any further. It'll hit 8 on its own here pretty quick. Fab is done. So that's some of the hardest ones to grind up. But as you can see, electronics of 3, we're kind of stuck, and computers of 0. I got the levels 3 to 8 books for computers, but I need the first one. So once I got those 2, we're pretty much done on crafting stuff. We'll have access to pretty much everything I might ever want. So yeah, kind of where we're at. Oh yeah, one other thing. Tonight we're going to have a special guest appearance by Zombie Dog! Hey, Zombie Dog! Just a boy and his dog, you know, biking around the Cataclysm. Let me know if Zombie Dog gets in the way of any important information. And otherwise, he's just going to stare soulfully at the provider of his cookies. Do-do-do-do-do-do! So yeah, we'll have Zombie Dog hanging out for a while. Just let me know or remind me if he's in the way of any important info, and I'll either put him back to his night time or move him around or something. But I figure nice to have Zombie Dog around. I get a lot of questions. What's Zombie Dog? What's Zombie Dog look like? Well, here you go. We're gonna have a stream with Zombie Dog. Alright, what else? So, let me check chat real quick. Hey, everybody in chat that said hi. Or other things. How many days to partner? I wish I could tell you. I wish I could tell you. We are on day 13 since I submitted my application. The email notice they sent me said 1 to 2 weeks. So tomorrow will be the end of 2 weeks. I don't know. Maybe it'll happen tonight, tomorrow. Don't know. Yeah, Spellcraft 9 with a single school. True. We haven't found much that I'm willing to use. Nah, no dog cam ever. He doesn't hang around in a single spot often enough. He likes to keep moving. Be a little tough to keep a cam on him. Alright. I think we're all set, so I'm caught up on chat. The face cam is face camming. Zombie Dog is staring at me mournfully. And like everything else is working. Alright. So yeah, I think I'm going to head back to the base. I think that's the safer move. And then I'll try to time my return trip to be useful to getting to those locations in a day-night cycle type of situation. So let's go ahead and just head on back out, I think. Oh yeah, let's talk more about the character. So if you missed the earlier episodes, this is Stephanie Strange, Cyclist Supreme, a Bionic Cyclist, and our goal is to travel the wasteland in on our bicycle. We've been doing a pretty good job with it. I'm actually pretty impressed with what we're able to do with the bike, especially last episode. We got quite a bit of fun stuff done on the bike and had some fun, exciting times and covered quite a bit of ground in just kind of scouting around. So once you kind of get used to the effectiveness, the stamina requirements, the speed you need to travel at, the timing to get it deployed, get it moving, undeploy it, pack it up. Once you get all that kind of down, it's actually proving really, really effective. More so than I thought it would be. Just a couple of odd things you have to kind of get used to. So yeah, I did try to update the build. I got updated a little bit. I made it up to 49, I think. I made it up to, yeah, 94-49, but all the other builds have failed and or weren't ready. Building progress. So I don't have some of the more recent builds because they're just not ready yet. Or they failed constantly. So yeah, 94-49 is where I'm stuck at the moment. Till they get one go through. So I didn't see any major changes. It was only about 3 builds between what we were at Wednesday and that one. So, yeah, so that's where we're at. But character-wise, so we're trying to do a certain kind of build with this person. I was trying to both practice with the bike, which we've been doing, also focus on some archery, which we've been only mildly doing. But we've got some magical options, and I want to use that for the most part, and then whip out a compound Greatbow for the small occasions where we really, really need something big to go away. So we got some more work to do there. I was originally thinking of doing the Beast line of mutations, but it's got some problems attached to it that I don't think we're going to get to for this particular challenge. So we're going to focus, I think, on the magic and on the CBM side this time through. CBM is going to take enough effort. Trying to do all of these things at once in a single playthrough, it would take forever. So I don't think I'm going to be able to get the beast mutation stuff in on this one. But we'll do some of the other stuff for certain. Yeah, we don't have a specific endpoint in mind. We're just trying to get a certain layer or level of enhancements and then go start tracking down some of the biggest monsters we can find and see if we can take them on. We've got plenty of ability to do that currently, but I want to do it specifically and hilariously on the bike when I can, if the circumstances allow, and using bows if possible. There's just some fun combos I'm trying to kind of layer together to see if I can get them to work. So, a bit of an extended process. We're up to day 34. We actually passed quite a few days on Wednesday doing just spellcrafting, leveling up, and some other leveling up. So we rolled through quite a few days before we got out and about and moving around. But yeah, there we go. That's Stephanie Strange, Cyclist Supreme, and you're about to get a demonstration of what that means as soon as I get to the bottom floor of this place. So we had a clean trip upstairs. Let's see if we maintain a clean trip downstairs. Do. Too many zombies. Alright, so this is ground floor. I don't want to go down into the parking garage. Really, I just want to get in and out of here pretty cleanly. We came in through this way. Not much time has passed. There might be stuff waiting for me here. Let's find out. Well, and there's that guy waiting for me. He saw me. He's going to try to come through that window, probably. Or he didn't see me quite. Alright, who's out here? Oh, that's not scary. We can outrun that. Alright, let's go to run mode. I just need to get a little bit of distance on these guys. I think that might be far enough. Bike out. Oh, crap. I might have gauged a little bit wrong. Don't hop onto my bike, please. Alright, now I just need to not get dazed or poisoned. Alright, we are out of here. Straight north. Back the way we came. Any shock ahead of me? I don't see any. Another dazed. Alright, we are out and about. No problem. I'm still trying to get used to the timing on how long it takes to deploy the bike, get off the bike, because it deploys right under you, but you can't immediately start riding it. You got to step off, then step back on, then use the command to actually get it moving. So that all takes points. I didn't quite time it right there. I cut that one a little too close. So I got to keep practicing that, get the timing and the distances down a little better. All right, let's keep moving. Do. Either Macross Blacked, what is that? David Eddings? I think that's David Eddings, if I remember right. Hey, all you feral hunters that are actually keeping up with me. Burn some stamina. Yeah, good old Pug and Friends. One of my favorite series of books from way back. That was like mid-80s, I want to say. Forgot what they actually called the series, the sequence, but yep, I still remember it pretty well. Big sci-fi fantasy nerd. Oh yeah, the Rift War saga. That's the one. Alright, so we are making our way across. Now we're just basically going to go southwest here for quite a while. Yeah, I'm just going to keep tapping the 5 key. It's going to be a whole lot of 5 key tapping going on this episode. No, I don't recommend you new players actually drive your bike through the apocalypse like you just saw me doing by holding the 5 key down. Super dangerous. Don't run that way either in Apocalypse. Not until you know a few things. Hey there, owlbear. I should introduce the owlbear to the Migos. How far have they run? Just the one now. Where am I? Nah, that's not. I always like to introduce the owlbear to the local flora and fauna that likes to try to eat me. Oh, I saw a demon spiderling. Demon spiderlings! Every time I see a demon spiderling, I assume there's a queen nest around, but that apparently doesn't seem to be the case. They just randomly spawn and run around the game world. Oops. Oops, need to go south. Little dog, you can't keep up with me. Hey, we get to ride our bike on some pavement for a while. And we're done. And more amigos. Assuming I knew about this one. Baseball helmet, knee pads. Elbow pads and knee pads are awesome. What have I got? I've got elbow pads. I don't think I have the knee pads yet. Right there. Slow down. Turn. My knee pads. Alright, I'll try to remember to throw those on when we get a chance. So, there's the acid anthill. I need to just keep going west-southwest. Yeah, I hate that angle. Makes the screen all herky-jerky. Firemans. Don't need anything from you anymore, Firemans. I have all your fun stuff. Actually, I need gas mask cartridges. Alright, let's kill the Firemans real quick. He might have a gas mask cartridge. Yeah, stop driving. What are we going to kill the Firemans with? Probably the Tanto. So let's ditch the backpack and get the Tanto out. My poor damaged Tanto. Come here, Firemans. Nope, just a dust mask, unfortunately. Alright. Oh, wells. Hey, where'd you come from? And some cocaine. So I am using one of the new backpacks. If you haven't seen them yet, I am using the hiking backpack. That monster right there, 55 liters of storage for 55 encumbrance, so 1-to-1, 75% coverage, but it's got 12-12 protection, so normal zombies aren't going to be able to do much damage to that thing. Yeah, it's got the scabbard and the sheath too. I haven't used them yet. I've only got the Tanto, and I prefer to have it in my survivor belt. That way if I drop my backpack and have to step away, I don't forget that my weapons are actually in the backpack. So far, I haven't put the scabbards and sheaths such to use. But they're there. Kinda cool. Alright, getting closer. Oops. Don't mind me, bush. Hard to watch for bushes and or trees and boulders on one screen while I'm watching the mini-map, or dangers coming at me at the same time. Trying to speed this process up. Alright, just about straight in now. Zombie snapper rolling around in the woods. Alright, there we go. Fine. Oh, hi there, Kevlar zombie. You guys hanging out near my base? They're down south. I don't think they saw me, so I'll just... Oh, I got multiple groups kind of rolling around near me. Here comes the hunter. Stop, drop, and roll the hunter. Alright, I got everything back in the inventory. Let's hop over into the lab. There we go. That wasn't so bad a trip. Oh yeah, that's the owlbear parts that I never used. And of course we've lost all map memory of our home base again. For like the 5th, 6th time, something like that. Let's turn on... No, not that. Let's turn on the headlamp for just a moment. Get some map turned back on. Go map save, go. Either sewage. Alright, headlamp off again. Yeah, we covered a lot of ground on Wednesday. I mean, we came out here, rolled all the way up this way, found the research lab, rolled into the campground, kept rolling north, checked out these things, kept rolling north, found a lab, turned out to be an ice lab, made me unhappy, kept rolling north, found more fungus, because of course, I have to, that's just the way it works. Kept rolling north, found a lab with an attached ice anthill, another lab with an attached anthill, that's where the tank drone, ants, fungus, and triffids were hanging out, all in that area. And we rolled north some more. Managed to come back down here, and we got into that apartment tower, and that's what lit up this whole outer area here. That didn't discover too much of worth to me, really. Another apartment tower there, if I could get in that far, to light up the next northern section. But yeah, 4 labs we found, and all of them suck for one reason or another. 2 ant, 1 ice, and the research facility. Then we came all the way back south again and rolled up this way. So it was quite the trip. And that was all done right towards the end of Wednesday's episode. So we can cover quite a bit of distance when we get moving on that bike. Of note, we do have a mansion. And then we've got the school and the bookstores and stuff that I wanted to hit in here. So... wonder if it might be simpler to come up this way, cross over, come down, go up to the mansion this direction, and then try to work my way in from like over here. If I can get in, for example, to that road there, set up a little temp base or a safe spot, preferably in one of these houses, with a basement hopefully, and then I could make the charge in. Maybe during the day, but likely I'll have to wait for night. There's just too many zombies. Too many zombies. Even higher than the number I normally expect to see with my 200% zombie spawns. So, we'll see. Alright, let's drop some stuff. Don't care about the bows. Need the ammo. Keeping the bike, of course. Just gotta keep all that stuff. Don't need the food items. Don't need 138 aspirin or 34 antibiotics. Alright. Let's throw on the knee pads. $27 leg. Oh, that's right. I got 2 strapped items. I'm gonna get some bonus because of that. Maybe I won't go with the knee pads. 27 with them. And 2 points. I'll wear them for 2 points. Alright, yeah, we got a lot of gear. It's a lot more gear than I usually wear at one time. And this supposedly is just about my normal run around gear, so we're closing in on that 152 capacity weight real quick with just my normal gear when I include the folding bicycle. So this stuff is starting to add up. Might have to rethink the MBR vest. I think that's one of the heaviest things that I'm packing. Worn, sort by weight. Yeah, 12 and a half pounds all by itself. I'm gonna have to think about that. It's only gonna help in a few particular circumstances. It'll be great when those occur, but those are the circumstances I try really, really hard to avoid. So it's got 100% permanent weight, and it's only going to be used for like maybe 3% of the time, if that. That's the kind of trade-off I don't like making. I don't like making things that cost me consequences 100% of the time for only a really rare benefit. I try to avoid those situations where it's going to be useful and use that as a survival mechanism instead. So yeah, I'm giving a serious thought to that one. Hey, let's dump it for now. That'll save me a fair amount. We'll reevaluate if we survive. What else? How to keep. Yeah, I think everything else stays with me. Let's the 2 books gotta go here in a second. Alright, so we got those done. And still don't have earplugs. That's weird. I got these shooter's earmuffs, but you gotta battery them up. I'm not sure if I want to do it. I guess. Why not? Alright, need to fix up my Tanto, do a little bit of reinforcing. Get that done first. So, how about the sewing kits and the soldering iron? Ran out of charges. Of course it did. Alright, got the Tanto fixed up. Alright, can't do any of the rest of those. So, gear's all fixed up, and weapons good to go. $118 at our $152. That's a lot better. Rotten thing's only good for fuel if you don't have Saprivor. There are certain rotten things you can use for mutagens, rotten eggs, things like that. So some rotten things still have uses. I can't say all rotten things. Certain rotten things have extended uses, but by and large, most rotten foods and things like that are I just leave them or toss them in a fire or whatever. Yeah, I think they might, once the new backpacks are in and have been established for a while, and if any kinks or issues show up, they've been addressed, they might at some future point then reevaluate the earlier backpacks and such, and rucksacks and all that, and phase some of them out, or modify them to be commensurate in some way. That's just my assumption. That's usually how they do it. Usually they have a bridging period where they have both the old way and the new way in place, make sure everything's working okay. Then a while after it's been implemented, they go back and remove or make adjustments to the earlier stuff. So likely that's what's going to happen. Alright. What else do I need to worry about? I'm trying to remember. I want to say there was something else I was going to work on. Spellcrafting. We got our spellcraft up. We've got Nature's Bow at a 50% fail chance now. Is that because my concentration is bad? Oh yeah, very bad. Alright. That'll get a lot better if I don't have Focus 33. And Vegetative Grasp has been really, really cool. Big problem is just the amount of mana. Oh yeah, let's do this before I forget. Let's turn on Metabolic Interchange. Let's have... peanuts. I'm getting pretty low on some of my food items. Might have to go on a food raid here. Alright. Yes, that is a picture of Zombie Dog, not a live camera on Zombie Dog. Zombie Dog doesn't really have a set little bed spot that I could put a camera on. He likes to wander around the house, keep an eye on things, so he's constantly up and down. Wouldn't do me no good to try to put a camera on that beast. All right. Carrot and stick with a GoPro? No thanks. I don't think so. That would be a gross invasion of his privacy. I've lost track of what I was planning on doing when I got back to the base. I think I'm done with the sewing kit and the soldering iron. 7 p.m. It took us so little time to get here, I could actually bike ride all the way back again before it got dark. I think I won't, though. Let's take a look at the list here. So we have strapped all over us all sorts of stuff. We've got the RM11B Scout Rifle. That's the Rivtech Sniper Rifle. Ooh, it needs reloading. So that's our big hitter. If we got something that I really need to make go away from range, the Scout Rifle is the thing. We've got a holster with a USP-45. If you're not familiar, that's a pretty hard hitter. I don't have the RM-232 DW, I believe is the designation. But this fires 12 rounds of 45 caliber. Did I change out the ammo? Because I thought it had a lot more armor piercing previously. I think I've got jacketed hollow points, huh? That I might need to look at. Unload. I guess we'll go with 827. It's not bad for a pistol, 827. So we'll go for that for now. Until I get one of the RM-232s. Yeah. So that's kind of what we're packing weapon-wise. So we've got the Scout Rifle and the pistol. We've got our Tanto holstered in our Survivor Utility Belt. We've got a Halligan bar as a bashing weapon backup in case it gets yanked out of my hands. So I got enough weapons I can switch to something if a pesky technician gets a hold of me. I do need to get a hold of another gas mask cartridge. I don't know how that got so low so fast, but it drained at some point tremendously. I don't remember ever running an entire gas mask cartridge down to 0, from full to 0. I don't think I've ever done it a single time, so I'm a little surprised. I can't remember where I was that might have drained that one, but... However, we got all the tools we need on our utility belt, plus the pickaxe to get into anything I need to get into. Debating the shovel. I don't often need to use it, but it is nice to have around now that volume's not really the problem. I'm going to keep a hold of it still. There's not nearly as much stuff as I'm going to pick up, because we've already got most of the gear I care about, and we've built most of the things I care about, so... My needs to pick things up are down to just a few books, rare items I come across, and foodstuffs mainly, which can get bulky pretty quickly, but we shall see. Were you wearing it while your brazier was active? I was. Yeah, I guess that might do it, but man, the brazier only puts out that puff of smoke every once in a while. And I haven't had it lit because I always remember, I'm getting better at remembering to tamp out the fire beforehand, so I can't imagine that's what has drained so much of it. Maybe, I don't know. That's a good idea, but I really haven't kept it going hardly at all. I cook up my owlbear meat and I tamp it out, and then I do all my reading and everything without it actually burning, so I don't know. I'm not really going to worry about it so much, but it just seemed odd. We've got our adrenaline, and we've also got an adrenaline pump CBM, so we've got a couple options of getting out of jail free. That's the total of our spells. The only other spell book we got a hold of was the teleportation one, and... oops. The necromantic one, which I'm not all that interested in. Lightning Bolt would be the only other one. Root Strike is already part of the Book of Trees. So, yeah. Not too much opportunity. We've got Hack Pro, but we don't have the skills. But we're trying to fix. Well, the scrolls, the Lightning Bolt's the only one that's possible. Root Strike's already part of the Book of Trees. And Summon Skeletons, the Necromancer one. So, there. Take it with me. Travels in a line through most non-solid targets. Storm Shaper. What's the Storm Shaper is the opposite for fire and ice stuff. Is that the opposite for Magus? Because I don't want to go opposite of Magus. It's opposite of Magus. I don't want it. Elvenist? Which one's the haste? Who's got haste? Is that one of the generic utilities, or is that... haste is the one I really, really want to get a hold of. Haste is Magus? Alright. As long as I can get to Magus and get haste eventually, that's all I care about. I've done a lot of Kelvinist, so I wouldn't mind going Storm Shaper for this one. Well, let's go ahead. Well, I'm not going to bother doing it. Until I get some more mana, I got so little mana... I gotta save it for very specific things, so I'm not gonna worry about it. Magus and Storm Shaper both have a speed boost. I haven't seen the Storm Shaper version then. Haste is the only one I remember seeing. We'll wait. Alright. Yeah, I can't think of much else I need to really get a hold of. So I've got weapons. Don't need any of that stuff. I've got ammo, reloads with me. We're just going on a loot run, so I don't need any other fancy gear with me. Filter mask, no charge. Hardly have any MREs. We've only managed to hit a few barracks so far. But I'm not stacked up on MREs like I usually am. Plenty of medical items. Oh yeah, do I have antifungal anything? Nope. I got biotics and parasitics. I don't have fungal. That's the thing I wanted to check. I know I don't have the cooking skill for it. What can I take my cooking? Cooking to 4. Then I've got... I've got a gap. I'm missing a mid-level cooking book. Otherwise, I'd have to find a way to cook my way past from 4 to 5. That's just a still image, not a cam. Hey there, Pablo Rusta. Thanks much for the resub. Yeah, I get a lot of questions in comments and direct messaging about who's Zombie Dog? What does Zombie Dog look like? So I figured be a boy and his dog traveling through the Cataclysm today. Answer that question. Alright, let's level up. Let's start working on our cooking skill. 10 minutes, no bonus. 46 minutes, -1. Yeah, let's not do Yee Scott's book. 37 -1. Yeah, that's also... Alright, you're up. Focus is really bad. Where are you? Oops. Not what I wanted to activate, damn it. Alright, let's read some happy making books first. Alright, and now get work. Yeah, synaptic stimulation is awesome. That one I remember. So we're up to cooking 4. How many cookies could I make? Not nearly enough. Seasoned salt. What are we missing for seasoned salt? Just the seasoning part of the seasoned salt. Salted veggie chunk. I could do 10 salted veggie chunk out of my lettuce. Only an hour and 2 minutes. That's pretty good. If I get a high focus, then craft that, and then finish it off with one of the other things. Alright, that's a possibility. Ketchup. Cat food, nope. Alright, let's do some salted veggie chunks. Let's go stand next to the table. Get our happiness back up. One more. Good enough. Alright, what did that get us? Cooking for 68%. Not quite as much as I thought I was going to get. That is some funny looking stuff. Vacuum packed bags of salted veggie chunk. Well, isn't that special? Some pretty good vitamin content. We better go to sleep. 5:21 a.m. Yeah, we'll go to sleep. That'll wake us up around maybe 2, 3 o'clock. That'll give me enough time to bike ride back across town. So let's get a fire going real quick. I cook up, other than salted veggie chunks. Have all these campfire hot dogs before they go bad on me. Healing. I'll just let it micro-mentally increment up. Who is dog? That's Zombie Dog. That is the famous zombie dog that I'm always talking to, who always comes sniffing around looking for cookies. You know, just a boy and his dog wandering the Cataclysm. Just a boy and his dog pretending to be a girl, bike riding through the Cataclysm. Antifungal drug. Look at that. That's as high as I needed to get. So fungicide and some ammonia. I haven't bothered to pick any ammonia up. As soon as I can make this and get a few doses in, we could then easily go take out the research facility. So I was hoping, I couldn't remember exactly what level the antifungal drug was, but there we go. So, fungicide. What do I need for fungicide? Bleach. So I just need bleached ammonia. I got plenty of disinfectant. I'm not worried about running out of that. So I'm surprised I don't already have a bunch of bleached ammonia laying around. Usually I grab a few gallon jugs. I've probably left a bunch just laying around various places in the lab. I could run back around looking for it, because I sure would like to go up there. But let's finish that other run first. Let's get this northern run done. My current plan is, I am going to follow the plan I just mentioned. We're going to come out this way, and I think we'll take the trails back across this way, and then we'll work our way up. We'll hit the mansion. I can probably get bleached ammonia in the basement of the mansion. Gonna really fill up my inventory and my weight, but we'll grab a little bit of that, and then we'll work our way up this way. Try to inch our way, maybe the forest up to here, or over here, one or the other. Then we'll head into the school and such. But I want to get this raid done. Then, if we get that done successfully and we're still alive, we'll go hit the research facility. Because it's got stuff. Especially if I don't get the books I need, because it's stupid filled with books and tools and materials and everything. It's still an overload, in my opinion, of stuff. But we'll be able to easily kind of mow our way through there. As soon as I have antifungal, so I don't have to worry about the flaming eyes. And then we've got the laboratory below it. So that's the current plan. So I think I am geared up and ready. If I take some food and water with me, I really probably should start carrying some. Alright, what I carry with me that's simple. Take that now. Probably simplest just to take the shelled nuts. They're nice and small. And not a steel jerry can. Alright, already slaked. Have that B8 now. the rest of the hot dogs. Alright, full and slaked. I think that'll be fine. We got a few drinks, we got some nuts. I'll be able to scrounge for anything else I might need if it comes up, but we won't be gone that long. Health is almost full, stats are good. A little bit of irradiation we picked up somewhere. That's fine. I think I'm going to take the MP3 player. I'll keep refreshing the batteries as we go along. Yeah, I think we're good. About 30 volume and 30 pounds. I'll start grabbing gallon jugs, that's going to disappear fast, but let's go for it. It's almost disappointing that we need the antifungal before we go to the research facility, because we're going to be swimming in those materials when we get there. Alright, let's yeah, let's bike ride. Good to see Zombie Dog getting the attention he deserves. It is a real dog. It is not a live stream image of a real dog. It is a still photo of Zombie Dog. He of the cookie stealing. Well, he doesn't really steal the cookies. He just sits right here and stares at me with those Zombie Dog eyeballs and tries to convince me that he's really deserving of the cookies. Or needful. Hey there, Corgent. Welcome back. Alright, we're going south to that alright, no hitchhikers, please. South to that trailhead. That would be the one right there. Alright. And I tried to ride my bike through the trailheads, but it's just too hard. It's too hard. So, we're going to have to hoof it from here. Alright, let's go safe mode on, and we're just going to follow this trailhead pretty much all the way over to the far side of that big forest. I'll try to make it go as fast as I can with damn bushes. The most deadly thing out here is these bushes. Tough zombie. I'm not worried about a tough zombie. Let's see. Yeah, let's cut straight across. He's doing a good job of keeping up with me again. I don't know about these tough zombies getting faster for some reason, then slower again. I don't know what's doing that. Come on, Forest Trail. I know you're down here somewhere. Oh, not the one I want. I'm waiting for the owlbear to show up again. It's the Tough Zombie Jamboree. That's 3 tough zombies waiting for me out here. Is that a tough zombie up there too? Yep. Hey there, tough zombie. It's the triple tough zombie ambush. Alright, let's chop up some tough zombies. Dump the backpack. Get out the Tonto. No, let's put it away. Nice and quick to pick it out and put it away. I don't want to take the risk of a tech snatching it from me when I'm not noticing. Oh, you're looking into what's causing the speed up on those guys? Yeah, I had this really weird circumstance in the Wednesday stream or Monday stream. I don't know, but I noted it on camera, pointed it out, and just could not figure out how this... I had like 4 to 5 tough zombies all right on me, and my fleet-footed character with no negative effects couldn't keep ahead of them in walk mode, which was really weird. And then it stopped doing it. I still can't explain what was going on, but when I tried to demonstrate it or see it happening again later, it wasn't doing it after that, so... Yeah, it wasn't the push-through thing. Alright, time to get away from these guys and get the bike out. Get away from me, zombie. Alright, bicycle. And sure, we'll just mostly follow the road. I have not seen a black dragon yet. I is not. I've gotten the black dragon book 2 or 3 times, but I have yet to actually see a black dragon. Are big ones in? Oops, what did I just see that was red? Whoop. Again. Predator? Nope, they're a predator. More predators! Predators everywhere. Hiding up in the woods. Alright.